Hey, everybody, off and running on this first Saturday edition of Gulfstream Park West from GPW. Jason Blewett joining you from our clubhouse studios. Hope you're tied on for some thoroughbred racing because we've got 10 races to bring you on this Saturday, October 6th, as we check out the weather and track conditions here in Miami Gardens.
Well, on this opening Saturday, the main track is fast, the turf is good, the sun is out, and let's get things underway with race number 1. 3-and-up claimers on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Claiming prices are $8,000, had no claims, and let's send it on up to Pete Aiello for the call.
Racing at Gulfstream West. It was a good start for DeMaestro from the inside. There goes the big favorite, Eccentric Warfare, up the challenge for the top. Ciorno looking for forward position. Arpanella from the top shelf and set him up. Wants also forward position as they exit the turf chute and link up with the main course. The leader is Eccentric Warfare, 3 parts of a length. Set him up on the outside is second. Far outside and third is Arpanella. Tucked in fourth, Ciorno. Then comes DeMaestro, followed by Hopetown and Zitman. Then Summer Spice. To his inside races Gunship. He's about 7 lengths off the lead. He's third last. He's 2 better than Smart Return, who's second last. And the early trailer, the trailer is changing leads. Into the backstretch they go, and with the advantage, the leader now is Eccentric Warfare, 3 parts of a length. Set him up as second. Arpanella is third. Ciorno at the inside follows along fourth from DeMaestro, who's back to fifth. Then Zitman and Hopetown, 3 better than Summer Spice, who's a length and a half in front of Gunship. 2 better than Smart Return. Still at the back is changing leads. Inside half a mile from home, the favorite has the lead. Eccentric Warfare, a length and a quarter. Set him up second, Arpanella third. Back to fourth, Zitman. Ciorno's had a good run of it down toward the inside. Then Hopetown and Zitman. They're trying to get involved while 5 lengths off the lead. 3 better than a driven Summer Spice. Then to the outside, Smart Return around Gunship. Last of all remains changing leads with a quarter of a mile left to go. Eccentric Warfare comes under pressure. Set him up. From between horses is up the challenge from second. DeMaestro into the clear. Zitman over the top with Hopetown far outside and Summer Spice. They're swarming in here with the advantage now. It's now DeMaestro who comes clear to lead. Down the center in Summer Spice. Zitman still right there with Set him up. Final 16th of a mile. It's DeMaestro to spring the upset. Up second, Zitman. Then Summer Spice third. Fourth is tight. Maybe Set him up.
Well, the pace undoubtedly fell apart in today's first race, and the late run and the win went to DeMaestro from way off the pace. For Joe Katniss III, hopefully the win softened the Yankees losing last night to the Red Sox. Joe, a huge Yankees fan, and J.J. Gonzalez up on this son of Crown of Thorns. Let's move on to race number 2. We stay around 2 turns, but to the main we go. 1 mile the distance, 3-and-up claimers that have never won 2. Claiming prices are $6,250. And back to Big Pete we go.
And they're up. From between horses, it goes to the post, begins well. The favorite KK's Revolver is away in good shape and marches to challenge. Down at the inside, Elastico won't be far away as they charge around the first turn. A Ghost to the Post will land in front. On the inside, Elastico adjoins second with KK's Revolver. 3 wide, Octopithius. Covered up next is Bonus Card alongside America's Samard. They're about 5 lengths behind. Then to the far outside goes Attack Zone. Second last early is Bonus Card. Cape Marco Drive is last of all as they bend into the backstretch. A Ghost to the Post, dogged now by Octopithius on the outside. Jaramillo has hold of KK's Revolver, third at the 5/8. 3 wide, America's Samard. Elastico is next toward the rail. 2.5 clear of Attack Zone. Then comes Bonus Card and 3 wide, Cape Marco Drive. There's half a mile left to run. With the advantage, it's a Ghost to the Post. Octopithius is second. America's Samard, 3 wide on the outside, 2 better than a rating KK's Revolver. He's liking what's in front of him as they battled on pretty well as they move around that far turn. It's now America's Samard who makes first run. A Ghost to the Post is called it a day. Up into second is KK's Revolver. Back to third, Octopithius. Fourth is a retreating A Ghost to the Post. 3 back to fifth and Cape Marco Drive with a quarter of a mile left to go. America's Samard made first run, tries to seal the deal. Off the turn on top by 2.5. KK's Revolver, Octopithius right there with him. Then to the inside, it goes to the post. 1/8 of a mile left. America's Samard wanders out in the center. Octopithius back for more inside, and Octopithius takes the lead again. America's Samard is second, and that's the way they'll finish. Octopithius to win it. America's Samard second. It goes to the post third. Fourth was KK's Revolver.
Real game run from the 7, Octopithius, who would just not be denied. And I love the progression we've seen with 7-pound apprentice Kevin Carmona. Did a real good job keeping this gelding by overanalyzed together in deep stretch for trainer Oscar Gonzalez. That's it. Early double in the books. Back with race 3, so don't go anywhere. And we are back here on Thoroughbred Action as we move on to race number 3 on this opening Saturday of the fall meet at GPW. 62.53 and up claimers meeting on the main track. We did have a claim, the 7 Dash of Dazzle, who's a big favorite, was claimed by Peter Walden.
Good start inside for Master Rory. Jersey Street from the outside has some speed, and the big favorite Dash of Dazzle won't be far away. In fact, Dash of Dazzle is going to land second behind Master Rory. Favorites in a good striking spot early. Away in third is Jersey Street with Potachan. Down at the inside, Chase Your Dreams. Then back to Pair Tie, 4 clear of Brookside. Long shot, Gentle Johnny, last of all, half a mile away. With the advantage, it's Master Rory, a half a length from Dash of Dazzle, second. Chase Your Dreams, third. Jersey Street, 3 wide with Potachan in the 2-path. Gap of 2 to Pair Tie, who's 2 better than Brookside, and still far back to Gentle Johnny. That's the 8 of them, and we have a new leader. On the outside, and Dash of Dazzle to put a neck in front. Master Rory trying to fight back second. Jersey Street trying to rally from third. Gap of 4 to Pair Tie, who's trying to launch an attack, well, 7 lengths off the lead, and they're at the top of the stretch. Taking over the lead, Dash of Dazzle. Master Rory fights on toward the inside. Jersey Street down the center with Pair Tie. Coming to the final furlong, the leader is Dash of Dazzle by a length. Master Rory dead game. Dash of Dazzle in front. Master Rory second. Late run from Brookside on the outside. Dash of Dazzle will win it. Close for second. I think Master Rory holds on over Brookside, then Jersey Street and Chase Your Dream.
And Gilberto Zerpa just unconscious when it comes down to these first off the claim stats. His 35th first off the claim winner from only 88 starters. That's about 42%. Public bet accordingly on this gelding, who's an 8-year-old and ridden to victory by Misael Jaramillo. Fourth on the afternoon, another main track sprint. Moving on to this 2-year-old filly maiden claimer. Claiming prices are $25K. Couple of claims, the number 1 Aunt Rosa to Sarah Nagel, and the number 2 Sky Run to Gilberto Zerpa.
And they're off. Good start for Enough and Then Some, who hits the ground running down at the inside. That's Sky Run showing speed. In between horses, Blue Sky Venezuela marches forward. Blue Sky Venezuela goes at it with a rail running Sky Run in the run to the opening quarter. Enough and Then Some sets up shop from third, away racing in fourth. That's Aurora Nation. Down at the inside and trying to improve, Tong Shu. Infinity Sky gets started to the outside of Me Gusta Papi, and then it's a 5-length margin to Aunt Rosa, who's last. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Sky Run has the lead. Blue Sky Venezuela, the nearest pursuer, second. Enough and Then Some. Poised to strike on the outside. She's up into second. Running on from fourth, Infinity Sky, then Tong Shu. Gap of another 5 lengths to a retreating Aurora Nation with Me Gusta Papi. At Rosa at the back. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Sky Run turns for home with the lead. Enough and Then Some. Swings wide off the corner. Blue Sky Venezuela and Infinity Sky are next with 3/16 to go. Sky Run tries to seal the deal and has got something in the tank here. Sky Run now by 3. Blue Sky Venezuela trying to make a late impression with a 16th to go. Blue Sky Venezuela will not go away. Sky Run tries to hold it. Here's Blue Sky Venezuela at Sky Run. Here's the line. It's Sky Run. Sky Run and Leonel Reyes hanging on to beat Blue Sky Venezuela, then Infinity Sky, and Enough and Then Some.
Yeah, nice little run here. Third time out for the number 2 Sky Run, who middle moved and got tired a few weeks ago, but was just much stronger through the stretch for trainer Ramon Mingay and Leonel Reyes, the winning rider on this son of Adios Charlie. It's up to the 5th. We hope you've got your running shoes on because we're going 1.5 miles, 3 turns over the turf here at GPW in a good-looking $50,000 starter allowance. Let's see what shook out.
And they're off. Solskjaer just a step slow to get going. Give to UK Cats wins the break and tries to get a clear advantage from Unbridled Holiday, who moves to be second. Golden Decision is out of there third. Cut to Order is next with a recovering Solskjaer. 3 wide out there goes the gray Sensational Sam. Down at the inside is Kickin' Boy. The 2 at the back, Porter Street and Affluential. They bend into the far turn for the first time, and on the inside, Give to UK Cats has the lead. Token pace pressure from Unbridled Holiday, who's on the outside second. 2 back to Golden Decision, who's now third. Cut to Order is fourth. Solskjaer tucked in fifth. Back to sixth is Sensational Sam, then Kickin' Boy seventh. Porter Street is eighth, and Affluential is ninth and last as they wheel into the drive for the first time. Up front, the leader remains Give to UK Cats. He has the lead narrowly over Unbridled Holiday. Mirage letting him do his thing. He's on the outside second. Golden Decision is third. The veteran Cut to Order is now fourth. Solskjaer in and amongst rivals well fifth. 2.5 in front of Sensational Sam. Then Kickin' Boy. Porter Street unhurried while second last. The back marker is Affluential. 1 lap to go here. There's 7 furlongs left to journey. On the outside, Unbridled Holiday. On the inside, Give to UK Cats. They've done each other no favors, but they're both comfortable with their positions. Racing in third is Golden Decision. Cut to Order is fourth. Solskjaer is unhurried fifth. Then Kickin' Boy sixth. Still seventh is Sensational Sam. Still eighth is Porter Street, although he's unhurried under Oscar Ujoa. And 3 to the trailer, Affluential. Separated by about 12 in the run down the backstretch for the final time. Give to UK Cats, nursed on the front by Sammy Camacho. On the outside, Unbridled Holiday is on his hip. They've been that way since they sprung it. Back to third in Golden Decision, Cut to Order fourth. Solskjaer remains fifth. There's been absolutely no change in the plot with half a mile to go, although they start to take a bit closer order. Into the far turn they race. The leader still Give to UK Cats, 3 parts of length. On the outside, Unbridled Holiday keeps the pressure on second. Cut to Order in the 2 path. Golden Decision toward the rail. Solskjaer is next. Then comes Sensational Sam. Porter Street trying to wind it up. Affluential is 3 wide. Kickin' Boy's got horse, but no place to go, and they're at the top of the stretch. Now the pace quickens. Mirage lets go on Unbridled Holiday. Give to UK Cats. Cuts the corner and finds more for Camacho. Cut to Order, set down by Miguel Vasquez down the center. A late run grandstand side from Affluential and Sensational Sam. Unbridled Holiday up for a short lead. Give to UK Cats right alongside. Unbridled Holiday, Give to UK Cats. It's a photo finish. Way too close to call from this vantage point. It's 1 and 9, 1.5 miles around the oval.
Wow, after 12 furlongs, who would have thought the wind would come down to a tight nose, the barest of nose photos between the 1 Give to UK Cats and the 9 Unbridled Holiday. The bob did go to Give to UK Cats. Marcus Vitale, Sammy Camacho, big even money favorite, and a gelding who's come to hand by Philanthropist. And that's the first 5. We're halfway done, so a little breather here on the show. We'll be back with the late pick 5.
And Go Zepper is pulling away. Go Zepper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Again has won. Go Zepper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Saturday's late 5 does begin here with a hearty welcome back to Thoroughbred action. Main tracking it. We're sprinting. We've got some 2 lifetime 3 and up claimers. Claiming tags are $62.50.
And they're off. Good start out wide for Jackson Warrior, who heads off for the early lead. High Mischief is being sent through. Torchbearer at the rail is being hustled up. So is Salty Kinda Dog. Pace of plenty early. Now taking over fourth is Living Hard Simar. Then down inside goes Jackson Warrior, who won the start. Wild Wigglin' Jack is on his outside. 3 back to Ray Astray, who's 2 lengths clear of Outrun, who's being outrun early, which is not customary for him. Bull Roarer the Gray is second last, and left behind is Dreamin' of the Wild. They make their way to the far turn run, and up front, Salty Kinda Dog continues to lead. Torchbearer second, Loving Hard Simar on the outside. Wild Wigglin' Jack moves with him. Back to fifth and retreating is High Mischief. Then comes Wild Wigglin' Jack. Outside of him goes Outrun. He's going to try a new game today, and he's moving up on the outside. Outrun in the white colors far outside begins to launch an attack. Even Dreaming of the Wild and Bull Roarer catching the field wide open. They fan about 9 across the course here with 1/8 of a mile left to go. On the inside, it's Wild Wigglin' Jack holding a narrow lead. Bull Roarer is launching with Outrun. Outrun now strides to a clear lead. Down the outside in Bull Roarer. Late run from Dreamin' of the Wild from a mile back. Outrun close to home. Outrun wins. Bull Roarer second. I think Dreamin' of the Wild gets third ahead of Wild Wigglin' Jack.
Big field of 10, and this turned out to be a scramble, but a scramble in the end won by a very short-priced horse, or at least logical player in the 7 Outrun, who was very well spotted today in for the 62.50. Big pedigree by Medaglia d'Oro, trained by Javier Gonzalez, ridden to victory by Jeffrey Sanchez. Back on the turf as we come up on Saturday 7th at 7.5 furlongs. Here's an $8,000 claiming race for 3-year-olds and up.
And they're off. From the center, Escape Velocity and Hot and Heavy, the first two to begin. Ridden hard is Albert Charles to try to get forward position. On the far outside goes Trouble in Phoenix, and tucking in Cantaclaro. It's a gap of another 2 lengths to My Charming Clyde with Love Tree parked wide. My Charming Clyde was just sent about 7 deep around the first turn run. Saving all the ground was Good Gosh Jean. Then comes Bingo Kitten toward the back of the group alongside Love Tree, and it's a gap of another 3 lengths back to the trailer. The trailer is Starship Rocky. Rolling into the backstretch now. The pace has been sharp so far, and the leader is Hot and Heavy by a neck. Escape Velocity on the outside and moving farther out, and My Charming Clyde to go up into second. Escape Velocity will happily back off third. Albert Charles is now fourth from fifth, and Trouble in Phoenix, then Cantaclaro and Love Tree. Vegas is next, a length better than a retreating Good Gosh Jean. Second last is Bingo Kitten. Starship Rocky's the trailer. Less than half a mile away as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Up front, Hot and Heavy now starts to go hot and heavy and's open to 3-length lead. Up into second, Escape Velocity. That's all for My Charming Clyde. From the outside and rallying into fourth is Trouble in Phoenix. Trying to run home from the back is Love Tree. Cantaclaro's in traffic. Vegas widest of all, and they're at the top of the stretch. Hot and Heavy in front. Escape Velocity takes dead aim. Love Tree down the center with Trouble in Phoenix and Albert Charles. 8th to go. Escape Velocity has the lead. It's Escape Velocity in front. Late run outside from Trouble in Phoenix. Escape Velocity, Trouble in Phoenix on the outside. These two, Escape Velocity, Trouble in Phoenix. It's Escape Velocity. Escape Velocity gets the job done from Trouble in Phoenix to start the late pick 4.
Recent races have been really strong of late for the 8 Escape Velocity, and we got the good race yet again here in his debut this fall at GPW for trainer Muhammad Jaludi and rider Jose Alvarez. Nice job by the public as well, making this horse the 2-1 favorite in a tricky race. Let's move on to race number 8. As far as the dirt action goes today, I think this race deserves the GPW spotlight. Here we go with some 2-year-old Florida-bred maiden special weight runners, and these are 2-year-olds again as we send it back to Pete.
And they're off. Great start for Florida Two-Step, who hits the ground running. Newcomer Lucky Runs North is up to challenge. Liam Let's Go has speed. Fast Andrew from the fence, and Follow His Footsteps marches forward. So a scrum for the early lead with Fast Andrew in front from Follow His Footsteps second. Liam Let's Go is third. Lucky Runs North is now fourth. Then Restart, and from the outside, Florida Two-Step. 2 better than Red Fog. The 2 not keeping up earlier, Burly Boy and Zalza. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's Fast Andrew in front by a head. Follow His Footsteps, poised to strike second at the 3 furlong grounds. 4 clear of Liam Let's Go, needs to rally from third while under a whip ride. Then back to the outside, it's Florida Two-Step. From the inside, Lucky Runs North. Really nobody else making any impression. Restart needs to as he comes past the quarter pole, 8 lengths off the lead. And the lead is now still being contended. Follow His Footsteps. Montalvo gives him his head and asks for more. From the outside, Liam Let's Go is next. Florida Two-Step. Lucky Runs North is back into the running mix now as he comes inside the final furlong, angling off the heels of Liam Let's Go. Liam Let's Go in front. Lucky Runs North with a late push on the outside, but Liam Let's Go has the lead close to home. Liam Let's Go won it. Lucky Runs North was second. Follow His Footsteps third, then Red Fog.
Well, there was experience, and in the end, I think the right kind of field for the 6, Liam Let's Go, who scored his maiden win as a 2-year-old by He's Had Enough for Kathy Ritvo, Jonathan Gonzalez, his second win of the day, and Reeves Thoroughbred Racing. 8 down, 2 to go, late double coming up after this.
The Fall Turf Festival is underway at Gulfstream Park West. Mark your calendars because on Saturday, November 10th, Gulfstream will be offering 8 stakes for Florida breds, 3 on the turf, totaling $600,000. There will be 4 races for 2-year-olds, many with aspirations of competing in the winter and spring classics. Don't forget, you can watch and wager on Gulfstream Park West races in our world-class Silks Simulcast Center, located on the first floor at beautiful Gulfstream Park. Join us at Gulfstream Park and Gulfstream Park West on Saturday, November 10th.
And we're back with race 9. Final turf race on the card, a 3 and up, 2 lifetime, $8,000 claimer, and another big field on the grass.
And they're off. Put the Hat Back was well away, but Paco and Sacco and Coco is Loco both looking for the lead. Up on the outside, Son of Greatness moves to challenge. Put the Hat Back taken in hand. This Land is alongside Cousin Tino. Out wide on the course is Leroy's Gem. Far outside goes Stay and Cruise. He's very wide on the course. Mosca saves some ground toward the fence. That's Little Christian into the about 6 lengths off the lead, and then it's a gap of 5 to the trailer R's Dreamfly. They roll into the backstretch now, and Paco and Sacco has the lead. Pace pressure from Son of Greatness on the outside second. Montalvo has Coco as Loco in a good spot from third. Up on the outside, that's This Land fourth. Followed fifth by Put the Hat Back in the line blinkers. For company on his outside is Cousin Tino. Then it's Little Christian and Leroy's Gem ahead of Mosca and Stay and Cruise. And 6 to the trailer, R's Dreamfly. They make their way past the half-mile mark and swing to the far turn. Paco in Sacco now with pace pressure from Son of Greatness on the outside. He won't leave him alone. Coco is Loco, and This Land third and fourth. They're both starting to make some ground. And fifth and looking for room is Put the Hat Back. The rest will have to hurry up as Mosca's trying to get room from the back. This Land let go by Barrios on the outside to take the lead. Right there is Coco is Loco toward the inside, Son of Greatness. Put the Hat Back into the clear with 1/8 of a mile left to go. This Land trying to straighten up and finish the job. Put the Hat Back, charging second. Mosca loose and running on late with deep stretch, point of the call. Here's the leader. It's still This Land. Put the Hat Back second. This Land, Put the Hat Back. This Land. This Land turned away. Put the Hat Back with Mosca third, then Leroy's Gem.
Big 4-wide sweep and a move that was sustained when it counted the most with the 7, This Land. I'll tell you, I really like the work owner-trainer Juan Arriagada has done on this circuit over the last couple of months, and Hector Barrios, the winning rider, he won a lot of races in his native Chile. He's done a good job so far here at Gulfstream West. And here's the nightcap. Race number 10 drops the curtain. We end the day on the dirt at 5.5 furlongs, a $10,000 3 and up maiden claimer, and a very important late scratch of the favorite at the gate, the number 4, Pegasol.
And runners away. Good start for Salary Cap, being sent along for the lead is Clear Sky. Florida Line won't be far away. Sweet Tea Jack into the top flight. Camacho takes hold of him. He's now third. Back to fourth, Florida Line. 2 better than Nation USA. Then Call Me Friend. 3 in front of First Thunder, who's 4 clear of Into Belief. King Ready is far back. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. And up front, the leader is Clear Sky and Chuck Lopez by 1.25 lengths. Salary Cap is second at the 3/8, 2 better than Sweet Tea Jack, who's trying to run home third. Now running into fourth is Nation USA, getting around Florida Line. Then Call Me Friend. The rest are too far back. 1/4 mile left to go. Salary Cap has now overhauled Clear Sky for the top. Camacho getting after Sweet Tea Jack to try to launch a bid far outside Nation USA. 3/16 to go. Salary Cap has the lead. Nation USA charging at him, and Sweet Tea Jack in between horses. Final 1/8 of a mile. Sanchez trying to carry home Salary Cap. Sweet Tea Jack with the late lunge down the center, and Nation USA. Here comes the finish. Salary Cap is hanging on. Second, Nation USA. Third is Sweet Tea Jack. Then Clear Sky and King Ready.
The 11 salary cap took a big drop, had good connections, and dug in gamely. Gelding by Street Boss went out for Armando de la Cerda, and jockey Jeffrey Sanchez, as Mr. Sanchez, picked up his second win on day number 4 at Gulfstream West.
And a solid day of racing, hands down. Want to thank the fans for coming out, and we'll do it all again here tomorrow and Monday afternoon. The holiday weekend with Columbus Day on Monday. Live racing card there on Monday with 10 races in full swing. Happy handicapping, and we'll see you tomorrow right here at Gulfstream Park West.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.